Hello everybody, this video is going to be the first video on my channel, and this channel is going to be dedicated for my journey. On this channel, I will post on every Friday a documentary video for the whole week, what I did and what was my plan. As I wrote on this whiteboard that 2026 is going to be dedicated for business and earning money. Let me just briefly introduce myself. I am a pharmacy dropout student and I am 20 years old. I'm trying to figure out how to make money because I have no idea how to make a single penny. As well, I'm a Muslim girl and I live in an Arabic country. Well, I already wrote some goals for the next year and I already planned for each month. And this is going to be my calendar. And here's, as you can see, what I'll be doing the first 6 months. So January and February is going to be dedicated for selling, and March for marketing, April for marketing, and May for communication, June for leadership. And July, we are gonna travel on July. And then this is going to decide on this month whether I'll continue living in this country or I'll be living abroad. But the only thing that I know is July is gonna be a vacation. But on August, September, and the rest of 3 months, I have no idea. So the plan A is going to be, if we stayed in this country, I'll be start the practical stuff. On August, September, I will, register for Andrew Tate course, The Real World. And then on September, I'll start, drop shipping and Shopify and, all those stuff, practical stuff. Okay? But I'm not gonna risk everything and I will start with the practical stuff. I will just get the knowledge, read some books, a lot of books. So I have a list of a lot of books I'll be reading on this 6 month. I'll just gonna read books. So it's either one of two options. Either I'll continue in the university, register for medicine, or the second option, which is I'll stay in here in this country and I will continue the practical courses. Okay, on January, I'll be reading 5 books and they are To Sell is a Human. This is the book by Daniel P. And Better Small Talks, as you can see, this one, the yellow one. And also The Charisma Myth, Objections, and Bitch Anything. On February, I'll be reading those 4 books, which they are Never Split the Difference, Persuasion, Crushing It, The Art of the Deal by Trump. While I still have no idea about business, I have literally zero knowledge about business. I've read only The Rich Dad Poor Dad book, and so I'll just let the plan fix itself. I have the knowledge only to plan for 6 months only, and then I have no idea how the situations, the circumstances is gonna change. So depending on what's gonna happen, I'll fix my plan and let's see. Good morning, everybody. So this morning is the first day of January 2026, and this morning I was so productive. I started off the day with waking up at 4 a.m. and then I studied for 1 hour about sellings, and then I started praying and I did some 1-page journaling. I did my adhkar and I took a shower and skincare and cleaned my bed. And now it's 7 a.m. and I need to start my productive day with studying about. And now it is the time to continue reading this. And this is what I have studied in the morning for 1 hour. I started writing about some sort of about selling stuff, and I translated some words to my language. And now I'll start reading this book about objections. I think it's an interesting book. Now it is 7:11. And now after I finished all my readings, I reached page number 37. and I wrote a lot of notes, and I'm happy that I finished a lot of these. In this part of the video, I'll be sharing what I did at study. And in the first chapter, the author talked about how to ask people. You should first off ask with confidence. And the second and most important thing is to shut up. You don't have to over explain everything, every detail. The customer knows what he wants. So ask with confidence and then shut up. The last thing is prepare for an objection. People love objection. And now let's take a look at the 4 objections you're gonna find in a deal. Prospecting is very harsh. They say directly to you, no, I don't want it. I don't have time to discuss with you. They brush you off. And this is the most occurring between customers. They don't want to hear you, like they don't have time for you. The second thing is red herring, which is the customer starts to say things that they don't relate to the topic. So they're gonna distract you, they're gonna pull you off from the agenda, so you have to make sure to manage them effectively. Sometimes the customer is too kind to brush you off with the no, which is the first one, prospecting. So they start to stalling. Stalling means is to end up the conversation slowly, and they say, okay, next time I will do that. But in this case, you have to end up the deal with some micro commitments. You have to let the customer do a commitment for you. So in the next time you're gonna see them again, they're gonna continue the deal. So this is important. And the last part, which is buying commitment objections. This is the time you ask the customer to hand me the credit card to finish this service, to finish what we were doing. Okay, and getting over the buying commitment objections is the moment of truth to determine whether he's gonna buy or not.